and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Hey, I'm Willie Nelson, and you're watching HempRock TV.
We don't run, and we don't compromise, we don't quit, we never do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am MSgt Tony Vance, the voice of Freedom's Voice, and tonight we're going to talk about meeting the needs of our disabled veterans. The American Veterans Disabled for Life Memorial was dedicated in Washington on 5 October 2014. This tribute to the sacrifices of our disabled veterans makes note of the enormity of those sacrifices. While giving one's life for the protection or betterment of others is certainly the greatest sacrifice, the sacrifice of our disabled veterans goes on for their entire lives, ending only in their sometimes untimely deaths. Think of it, the next time you shake the left hand of a veteran because his right hand is missing. Think of it when you see disabled veteran plates on a car at the grocery store, in the parking lot. They suffer from post-traumatic stress. They suffer from phantom and chronic pain from loss of a limb or an eye or crushed bones and torn flesh, or, as is sometimes all too often, loss of their spirit. Many of these veterans, thanks to the federal government allowing 29 states to experiment, have found healing and comfort from the use of medical cannabis. I use medical cannabis to control my chronic pain. It works great. It's like a strong aspirin, but what it does do is it disconnects the pain from your brain. One of the worst things about chronic pain is you can't think about nothing else. You can't sit there and do a simple problem or read a book because you can't concentrate because the pain takes all your attention. And marijuana breaks that chain and frees you. Oh, yeah, it hurts, but you're stoned. You don't care. Actually, it works, though, and it works quite well. Now, in their speeches, our politicians are real quick to jump up and pronounce, our veterans deserve all we can do for them. Well, speaking to them, your veterans need medical cannabis, and you folks need to get it to them as soon as possible. To do any less is not only hypocritical, it dishonors the sacrifices these veterans make every day. Every day they suffer, every day of their lives. Honor their sacrifice. Provide the VA with a waiver of the 1970 Controlled Substances Act regarding cannabis, and have the VA establish a voucher system with local marijuana cannabis pharmacies in states that have medical marijuana legalization. In states that do not allow for medical cannabis, we could easily provide cannabis from the federal cannabis farm at the University of Mississippi, like they already do for the leftover patients from the old compassionate care program, which Daddy Bush killed. That program was provided because of a legal suit, still to this day provides a can of 300 joints a month to the patients who were a part of that lawsuit. If they can do it for them now, they can do it for veterans. We call on Congress to do its duty. Every day that you delay, you only prolong suffering that could be mitigated by compassion and access to medical cannabis. You sit in safety and freedom because of their daily and in some cases hourly sacrifice. You have the power to mitigate their suffering. What are you waiting for? Time to get on it. That's it for this time. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and the Willie Nelson Teapot Party and I endorse Veterans for Medical Cannabis Access.
Just roll me up and smoke me when I die.